All right, so kind of after those first few minutes, what kind of thought out the game for you guys a little bit?
I think we just kind of settled down a little bit. They're obviously really long, athletic. Their pressure got to us a little bit early. So just trying to figure that out and get over that hump was really helpful.
Just kind of had to kind of get settled like you did against Duke and Gonzaga?
Yep, same thing.
Hey, you kind of have a knack for right around the 10-minute mark of second halves, just really kind of taking command of things. Any rhyme or reason to that? Any particular reason?
I have no clue. I wish it could be the first 2 minutes of the game. I'm trying to still figure that out. But just when we need it, I just tried to get in that ball screen action with Zach, and it worked out. So,
how much value you guys take out of this game, knowing you had to fight and there was a lot of adversity that you had to overcome?
It was definitely huge. I mean, when you have a weekend like last weekend, and then you come into a game like this where, I mean, we have a lot to lose, right? So just being able to keep our composure and kind of still do our thing, even when we had a long fight and early morning, etc. So just being able to get over that hump and be successful that way.
How come you were able to get into the lane during that stretch where I think you had an assist to Caleb for a dunk, you had a bucket yourself, and I think you had one to Zach too. What was opening up at their defense where you were able to kind of break them down?
I think Z's screen just was really helpful. I mean, when a 7'4" guy is setting a screen on you, it's pretty easy to get in there. So I think that's really that was helpful.
Do you feel like you've grown more comfortable chemistry-wise with Edie in the pick and roll in the last few games?
100%. Me and him have talked about it. I've tried to get it into him from the wing more to him. I told him to get a ball screen. I said, I'm going to find you. And he knows that. So when he came in there right there and did that, we got 2 assists off it and got 2 dunks.
Matt kind of said they kind of simplified things in the second half, just more of that stuff.
Yeah.
Was that kind of more natural or whatever, more comfortable?
Yeah, I think just like you said,
against what they were doing,
just settling in.
Yeah.
Just figuring out getting to the spots, getting the wide open shot, not taking crazy shots. So just being simple, and that was really helpful and worked.
You almost had a triple double.
Really?
Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't.
I think either you matched Zach or out rebounded Zach. How?
Really?
Either you both had 9, or you had 9, he had 8.
He had 9. You had something 9 and 7.
Right, but to have equal rebounds with Zach, how's that make you feel?
I mean, it's just kind of my job, go up there and go grab a couple rebounds, but just try to help him out a little bit.
Were you making a concerted effort to crash the glass, or were they kind of coming to you, or how did you end up with all the rebounds?
Yeah, so the shots weren't falling, obviously, so I was just trying to figure out a different way to impact the game. So I just felt like helping Z out on those rebounds would be helpful.
How do you guys maybe just start better now? I mean, it's like third game where you guys have struggled out of the gate.
Honestly, I think we're fine. I mean, we're wide open shots.
Right.
I mean, no, they didn't stop us. I mean, we're just missing wide open shots, and they'll fall. So we'll get our legs into it and figure it out.